All right, thank you for joining us here at Torn Reels with me. Actually, I have Sydney Happerson from the new Superman movie. Bro, it's you. I'm serious.
No, for
All
real.
you do is fucking complain about
Bro,
shit.
why didn't he? Okay, like my question
Why
is,
didn't they get a seat?
why didn't they give him a seat, bro? Like, what the fuck?
When the whole world is going to shit and he's talking to that person on the fucking phone. It's like, she doesn't fucking like the sound of your voice. God.
Yeah,
Who else
that,
that is? It's Eric.
that is you.
Bro, that's fucking
Yes,
hilarious.
that is
That's
you.
100% me. Okay, but why do I always get the shit end?
You don't get the shit in. You put yourself in
Literally,
the shit in.
no.
And
no,
then you
no,
get
no.
mad that it happened.
No,
Like it was someone
No,
else's
no.
fault.
I get the shit end because I have bad luck.
Yes.
No.
Anyway,
bitch.
so as you guys can tell, we're doing the new Superman movie that came out.
Superman.
I actually enjoyed it more than what I usually enjoy from Gunn's, horrible work. But whatever. Guardians of the Galaxy, bro. I don't even like that movie.
It's all
I
right.
didn't even
I mean,
like it.
Guardians 1 was great. Guardians 2, okay.
The fact
3
that,
was just terrible.
the fact that my favorite character is still between a log and a fucking stuffed animal
It's insane.
is ridiculous to me.
And the fact that I don't know what movie you're talking about is the problem.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I know, but which, like,
Oh wow.
I
Yeah,
don't
you're
know
right.
which one.
Yeah, you're right.
Like,
All of
they're
them.
the
All of
same.
them. They're all-
They
all-
made them the same.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
Pick one.
Seriously, pick a noun.
Everyone's like always trying to make that joke with Star-Lord. It's like, bro, stop. It's over now. You're
Right.
done. But as always, James Gunn never disappoints with useless animals, as we saw Crypto. Crypto was probably the most useless character
I
I've
didn't
ever seen
like
in my
him.
life.
I honestly did
I
not
think
like
that's
him.
one thing we can agree on in this review is that Crypto, he was overused. Like it would have been funny if it was like once or twice, but dude, every time they had a scene that was like trying to be an actual scene and let the actors act, he would just like fly in and fuck shit up. It was
He
like
would just ruin it.
stop. It
Yeah.
was like
Like, no,
stop.
dude, it's not
Like
fun.
this isn't okay.
Yeah.
This is, like
You took away all the seriousness. Like when Lex and Superman are having like a good encounter, all of a sudden Crypto comes in and you're like, I've
Yeah.
never wanted an animal character to die.
Right.
Like Crypto is going on the levels of Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark useless. Like
Yeah.
that is if you can reach that level and still not be liked, like what have you done?
He had, honestly, in my opinion, Crypto had. If you took Crypto out, it was fine.
Yeah.
I
I said that about the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
It's like if you took it out,
I like Crypto. I like Crypto in everything else. In this, he was genuinely infuriating. I was
Genuinely infuriating.
genuinely like,
But what pisses me off
and
is
I
like,
fought for him. I was the one being like, no, it'll be okay.
Yeah,
it'll
it's
be
gonna be
okay.
all right.
And you guys would be like, no, it's not gonna work. I'm like, dude, it's be good. And then when I saw, it, I was like, stop, please, stop being in this movie. Fly away.
What I don't
Go,
what I don't like about Crypto though is that in like the animated shows and everything like that, you see Crypto and he's fucking big chest. He's Superman, just in a dog.
Oh, and by the way, they changed the breed of the dog, not because, the dog did a good job or something like that. No, it's because it's James Gunn's breed of dog. It's his dog's, like his actual dog's
See?
breed.
James Gunn.
See,
It's
See-
I think that's something we could start, and I'm sorry to cut you guys off,
No,
but
you
that
good.
is the thing that has infected this movie is James Gunn. He is the biggest problem of this movie.
agreed.
He like the super shit thing. We'll get into that. The monkeys. That's all from him being canceled. This is not a Superman movie. It's him trying to be like, yeah, see, I got canceled and I was right. And it's like, no, make a Superman movie. I don't care about your
I
personal
don't give a
problems.
fuck about you.
The
Like
good thing is that he didn't overly saturate it with it. Like
Right.
he kind of did, but not really. It was still a good movie.
every part that he added in from that is stupid.
Yeah.
Everything
that he added was dumb.
was dumb.
Was dumb.
I think, and as a DC fan, I'm just sitting there like, oh, okay, and then I'm like, what are we doing? When we did the DC Part 1, this had every problem I said in it. It had too many characters. It didn't focus on Superman. You should have just made it a Justice League, like Dawn of Justice thing again, or they have the Justice Gang in it. I'm like, if you're gonna make a Superman movie, you want it to start, make a Superman movie.
Yeah.
I understand you can have other people in it, but actually, I was gonna have this question. No, I'll save this question for later because gets into the broader new DCU and what you guys think.
Yeah.
I want to hear you guys take to the movies first before.
So, like you said, with James Gunn, you can definitely see a lot of him in it.
It was like the movie stopped.
well-
Every time it was like him.
Well, not just that. It was like you could see it in Lex. He is Lex.
Yeah,
He's he modeled Lex after himself. Like the pettiness, having the ex-girlfriend there. It's like look at interviews where he's talking about his exes and all that stuff. Like he's very vengeful.
Lex can be like that. Like he can, but it.
No, but he
Again,
literally implanted himself in
yes,
Lex.
and you can tell when he was Lex and when he was James.
Although
he was Switch.
Although I did have a better question as to why they had the good doctor as fucking Lex Luthor. Like he looks exactly like the guy, like a buff version of the good doctor, right? I'm a villain,
I'm a surgeon.
That was.
I know it's not him. It's not him, but it looks like him.
There is a specific scene, Sean. I think you, because you like fighting and all that stuff, we need to go over. I thought it was fucking ridiculous.
Which one?
When when they have Ultraman fighting Superman and Lex is giving the voice commands into another guy to put in so he can fight him. I'm like, do you you've never seen fighting before. The delay.
Yeah.
I'm like, because at first I liked it. I was like, oh, it's like they must have watched a UFC fight where they see the trainer in the back yelling moves for them to do, like, hey, but it's sequences. It's not just one move. Lex is going 1A, 1. I'm like, oh my God, how come Superman can't defeat this? The delay. So it'd be like Superman's punching you and he's like 1A.
Well,
the
thing is, the clone is supposed to act like as the actual receptor. But if you notice with Lex, he had like multiple cameras, so it would never be a delay because you could get one.
No, the delay in the mic.
But
He's
there
talking
would be a
about the
delay of
mic.
talking
Yeah,
to
talking
because
to the mic,
remember
yeah.
he's not talking directly to Ultraman. He's talking to a guy in his thing, and remember they have all the computers
And
putting
they're
in the
typing it
command.
in,
It's
yeah.
like, do you know how
The delay would be, yeah.
God forbid one of those
I thought that was
motherfuckers
so
mistyped, though.
stupid.
Yeah. 1F. He just sits down. You're like, oh damn.
He lays
Take-
down. No.
Oh damn.
Take-
My bad. That's
Takes a shit. It's like
wait,
That's me,
wait.
that's me,
I
that's me.
fat fingered that. Hang on. 1A.
I-
1A.
Whatever it is.
I thought it was good. I
I
thought it
told you
was.
this wasn't my job.
I thought it was
I'm
sequences.
a hand model, bro. Come on, man. Fuck.
Dude,
Sorry.
I thought it was sequences, and I was okay with it. And then when they showed that it's one move at a time, I was like, no, like you.
I think the idea was that it's supposed to be sequences.
Sequences, yeah.
But they didn't show that.
Right.
They didn't. They showed one move at a time. That's the problem.
They
think-
showed.
I
Hang on.
think what
Hang
it
on.
was-
They
I-
showed sequences. The problem is that when they showed the people talking, it was one move.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be one move. So I'm thinking that what they did is that like 1A was punched to the head, like, and then they went from there. So like 1YF was like dip, dub,
But
dive,
do you see-
dodge type
I
shit.
think-
Sean, it
what it
just
was
took
supposed
you a
to be-
split second just to say 1A. That's a.
I understand.
What I think it is though, what it was supposed to be like, if he does like 3B, whatever the fuck 3B was, right? It's supposed to be like a punch, and then Superman will go flying, and then he's supposed to go flying after him.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
the sequence, and then he's supposed to go, okay,
And
now
then
like
5F,
but they-
5F,
they-
and then
Yeah.
boom.
As the
elbow.
movie went on, they did it kind of at first. That's why I was like, oh, okay, I'm kind of okay with this. It's still kind of dumb, but I'm kind of okay with it. As the movie went on, especially the last fight scene, they are very clear that it's move by move.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, this doesn't make sense.
Because the idea is that you got the concept of
Like a
of
trainer.
like the robots, like the fighting
Yes,
robots,
the-
where
the-
you could
the-
just where they would
yeah.
type in like early days. Where they
I
would type in for
thought what they were gonna do, what they were doing is that Ultraman was in that big ass suit that they were just
yeah, the
controlling
Hammer of
the suit.
Bavaria. When he's
And I
the
was like-
Hammer of Bavaria.
Exactly. I was like, that makes sense because if you type it in, you can fucking control that. And
Yeah.
it's the robot doing it, but they're telling him, and I'm like, okay, so that makes no sense.
It's
Hey, real
just-
quick, pause. How shitty is Bavaria that even though you have the Hammer of Bavaria, your country's still third world? It's like
Hammer of Bavaria.
We're not gonna talk about Albert Einstein as the president.
Albert Einstein.
Yeah.
Bro, that guy looked like the guy from Colombia from like the 1970s.
Whatever,
fighting
dude.
against
Same
So
Naruto.
thing.
so technically he played it great.
So he played it
He
great.
played amazing. He was great.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that they added. One, Ultraman is not a clone. He's a Superman from another universe. That's how the comics is. I understand it's his own universe.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine. But you shouldn't have brought in the fact that you can clone Superman this early.
Right.
Because why didn't you make 2? Why didn't you just make more?
Why didn't you
If
make an
they're
army?
Stupid and you can control them, and you know you can control them. Why wouldn't you make more? Why would you have the other Ravager
He
guys?
technically explains that it was a little bit difficult to clone him.
He made a
No,
pocket
he said
universe.
no. He said
I know,
Like-
I
he
know.
said he was able to
It-
he
it's-
said he was able to clone him. That there was just difficulties when it was done.
No. He had difficulties finding DNA of Superman. That's why he couldn't replicate him multiple
No,
times.
he said
Yeah,
it took
no,
me a
he
minute
took
to
it.
find
Yeah.
the DNA. So he found the strand of hair.
But
He goes,
you
I
could
finally had the
clone the-
DNA, and then he cloned him.
This is the problem. You could clone it, and he said he got it in perfect. Why wouldn't you just make a bunch of dumb ones? You don't have to make them smart. If you can already control them, you just have to, even if they're not as strong.
I'm gonna give you that.
It's-
Remember that stupid sheep that they cloned in the early 2000s from a single strand of hair, and it came
Yeah.
out all fucking Down syndrome with like the wrong hoof like that.
Bro, he's
That's
sitting
exactly what
right
would have
next to
happened.
you. Stop talking about him.
Oh,
Wow, both of you. That's
I
insane.
was talking about a sheep.
That's
they cloned.
insane,
I was talking about
dude.
a sheep they cloned.
Wow, that's
I wasn't
fucking
talking about
wild.
you. I mean, although
That's
check your
fucking-
hoof, but like,
Hey, hold on.
no, I'm saying like,
Dude, look at that flipper.
how many times can they?
Fuck
how many?
you.
How many times?
Look at the
can they
hairline, bitch. All right.
Damn. How many times can they scrape the same DNA? Like, after a while,
I-
bro, it's like
I-
a watermelon just becomes transparent on that shit.
I get
dude.
you. I really do. I understand. I get you. But, like, you can't have that in the first, because it's like, why didn't you just make more?
After
Like,
3 scrapes,
Hey,
after
I have
three,
a question.
After 3 scrapes of the DNA, that S is backwards, dog. Like,
real.
for sure.
I have a question. When do you think they're gonna bring out Lex Luthor's suit?
That's kind of what they're not called the Ravagers because that's from Guardians of the Galaxy, but they're like the Revenger. Whatever his other guys are, that's what it's like, prototypes of his suit. That's what he's doing.
I like his suit. His
Raptors.
suit,
Yeah.
like
Wow. Thank you. Because what is their name, Andy?
I don't know.
See?
Raptors.
They were called Raptors.
Yeah, they're called the Raptors. She says the Raptors are in, and it's all a bunch of guys that are like freeze, and Superman's just like, bro, you guys are normal. Boom, fucking
Right.
flop
Dude,
them.
they're red shirts.
I
They're
was-
meant to
dude,
die.
no,
That's all they're
bro.
Okay,
for. Like,
so what's been pissing me off about the Superman movie, right, is that Superman's strength is not like great.
consistent.
It's
at
not
all.
consistent.
It doesn't. Like,
Like he could carry that monster that was falling. He could carry that with like one hand.
dude, and he's in a pocket universe, right? And I say, oh well, the sun. I was like, okay, he closed it and stuff, right? He helped them and do all this shit, right? But like he couldn't fly out of the like pool of whatever of fucking foam blocks. That's
Right.
what it looked like to me.
That's what that's right.
What, like when he's going through
When the
to like
river?
the black
The
hole?
photon separation river.
Yeah, there were squares. Yes. Oh no, I'm trapped by the squares. Like,
I didn't understand. Like no, what pissed me off the
The
most,
river's
right?
demolecularizing, so when you go in there, you're technically supposed to.
you're writing this movie. He did not write this.
I know, but I'm just saying that's what it's
What-
supposed
what
to
pissed
be.
me off, though,
But
right?
The
he
river's
he
supposed
didn't
to be.
think about that.
What
It's
pissed me
just a
off-
lava river that he put squares in.
Hear this shit, okay? This is what pissed
You're
me off.
writing this movie for him.
When he goes to that I don't know if it's
Pocket universe.
no the desert where there's a bunch of fucking enemies. He's like circling him. He's fucking grabbing him, throwing him like nothing.
To be fair, a black hole is a lot more powerful than a old tank.
No, hold on. So all the power suits, that the people had, right?
Yeah.
They're all attacking. They're all
Terrific.
attacking. No. They were attacking Superman, and Superman's just grabbing him, throwing him like
Superman's
nothing.
not in the desert when he does that. He's in the city.
That's what it is. The city. He's.
That's not even close. Okay.
I'm fucking blanking right now.
Yeah, it's not even close.
So my issue is that he's fighting them, right? And he's taking them out like nothing.
He's not really
and then
fighting them.
and he's flying
They're
up,
just
right?
dying.
He's flying up with the nanobites in his face. And this bitch grabs him and yanks him down. I was like, "You're stronger than anything, bro. Like, what? Just keep going."
He did.
No, but he like steps back and he goes, "Okay, hold on," and he keeps going because he's getting held back by that one bitch by herself, and then.
Well,
Ultraman
yeah.
comes.
Imagine if you have
Engineer.
Ultraman and 100 and
I said before Ultraman comes in, she
Listen
gets,
to
like,
what I'm saying now.
hit
Imagine
back.
if before you get Ultraman, you get a fucking 130 pounds of useless fat ass on you. Like you're gonna end up,
Badass.
you know what I mean? Like going that like a little bit, bro.
Hey,
like,
hold on.
just a little bit.
How useless was she? She was trying to hack the computer in the what is that the castle? that he
Fortress,
has? I don't know.
Fortress of Solitude.
He's
The
trying to-
castle place.
The
I-
castle
dude,
place.
I'm not a big fan of Superman or the DC comics. so I
Or
don't know.
English, apparently.
Or English, apparently. But she's struggling
Castle
to hack it.
place.
Like, bro, you're covered in nanobites, bro. Like, let them do the work. Like, how are you struggling?
Yeah.
this bad?
I thought that was fucking
I
stupid.
was like, how are you struggling this bad?
I thought the fact that, of course, half the message is gone, and then you find out of course, the second half of the message is quote unquote bad. I thought that was dumb.
I don't think it's dumb because I mean it was not that it was kind of true, but yeah, it was kind of true.
What do you mean?
His parents didn't really send him to like serve humankind.
No,
They
and every
kinda-
other except one that I know of, they do.
Yeah, in every other one, it's like you're not supposed to serve humankind.
No. He's supposed to serve them. He's supposed to
Oh.
help them. And I just hate that. I'm like, of course, and it really doesn't make sense that she can figure it out, but the robots can't, and they're Kryptonian technology.
No, dude, don't even get me started on those fucking robots. They got destroyed so
I
easily.
wish it would have been better if they knew and they had fixed it, but they didn't.
Is no one going to talk about the fact that Gary was trying to commit suicide?
You leave him
When you
alone.
walked in,
He was in pain, dude. He was fucking going in. Kill me, bro. I'm in so much pain,
Bro, I felt so bad. I was like, bro, he's trying to kill himself, dude.
He had a bad day.
Bro,
It's not his
dude.
fault. He had a
No,
bad
no.
day.
And Superman's cradling him. I was like, bro, he could not be more clear.
Right, dude. No, I was so upset that these people are supposed to protect the fucking Fortress of Solitude, but they get destroyed like nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're supposed to be strong.
They're
as
supposed to be
well.
strong.
I love that.
Their goal was to
I
protect Superman.
see-
He says it. We had to protect Superman.
I love that Mr. Terrific was the Mormon guy from House. That's
Yeah.
amazing. It's
Yeah.
the best thing ever. He's like so many people hated him on House. I was like, bro, I love this guy. And then I saw him here. I was like, yes, he came here.
He plays a really good Mr. Terrific because he's just so tired.
He's just so sick of everything. And then Jimmy Olsen, the fucking reporter guy, who's
He bagged a baddie, bro.
bro, dude.
He
I
bagged
was
a
like,
baddie,
she's
yo.
like, she's like Luther's
Multiple.
wife. And she's having an affair
Girlfriend.
with you.
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend. She's on your dick and giving you fucking secret information, bro.
Got weird toes or
For
whatever.
what? For weird toes, bro? Who cares? Put a bag over them. You got the rest.
Dude, she was crazy
Insane.
though. Like
Crazy hot, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy stupid. Yeah, too.
Yeah, no, that too. That too.
I love how on the phone I have her mutant toes. I
Yeah.
was like, bruh. I was like, me with Chelsea's name.
Mutant toes for real though.
no, like I don't. Did you guys like the opening crawl? Like the text?
No.
No.
No, I didn't like it either. I thought I was like, this is not how you start.
Also, how do you start Superman on a loss? Like, how do you start with
See,
an L? It's like, bro.
Well, if you want to do that, that should have been like one of the ending scenes of the movie, not like no, like it kind of loops back around, not just it's.
I
kinda doesn't,
disagree.
and-
I disagree. They could keep it. It's fine, but
No,
you have
you
to
can't
see
start
the
off-
beginning of the battle. So like that, you open up, right? You open up, and then you see Superman like fall back, and he goes, "Oh crap!" and he starts fighting, and then you see the fight, and then he gets hit. Then you see him in the ice and all that bullshit. But like you have to, you can't start with an L.
Yeah, you can't start with an L, bro.
He's
I-
Superman, bro.
How are we gonna start off with a
I-
career like the best fighter alive? Like it's like Muhammad Ali came in, I'm the greatest L. It's like no, you can't start
Again,
off with an
what,
L.
and what pisses me off though, right, is that this motherfucker's manhandling Superman, right? But when I think it was Darkseid or one of his minions hit him with an axe, the other Superman, and he's just sitting there like, bitch,
Like, what are you
fuck
doing?
with me, man.
What are you doing?
Like-
it's so ridiculous. I like the fact that they made this Lex Luthor buff because I was so used to what is his name? Sandberg? Is it Sandberg?
I don't know why I love
Kevin
how
Spacey?
Andy Samberg played him. I love how Andy Samberg played Lex
Because
Luthor.
you're both autistic. That's why.
Wow.
But no,
That's three in this
That's
whole
3 in a
podcast.
row.
That's three in this whole podcast. One more, I get up.
I'm out. Okay, I'm out.
That's ridiculous.
No. Adam Sandberg, I liked him. I just didn't like that he was so frail. Like I felt like
Agreed.
I felt like Lex Luthor should have been more like
yeah,
more
buff.
He should see himself as like not an Adonis, but like I'm the
everything.
personification
Yeah.
of humanity.
I think
Yeah.
I think he should be more ego on the side of Jeff Bezos.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
That's why I said I like how Andy Samberg played him.
Yeah, he played him good.
He played him
good.
amazing.
He played him good.
However, I agree with you. He's way too scrawny to be a Lex Luthor. If you would have put Andy Samberg in that bodysuit that Lex Luthor has, the armor,
Yeah.
I think it would have been great.
I don't think it's Andy Samberg, bro. I think we're fucking missing.
Yeah, I think it's.
I think it's someone
different
else,
person.
bro.
Look it up.
I think it's.
I think his name is Andy Samberg.
No, I don't think it is. I think it's someone else, bro. I think we're tripping. Hang on. Let me figure it out. For sure.
Andy, you said you had a problem
Jesse
with
Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg.
My
It was
bad.
Jesse
My bad.
Eisenberg.
My bad. We've been saying the whole wrong name.
He plays a good bald.
A good
He,
ball.
but he needed to be like a buff bald, not like a I have cancer. Bald.
Yes, with this guy's personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would been
This
he'd
guy's
been
body.
okay.
This guy's body. But the way not Andy Samberg. I was about to say it again.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg. How he played Lex
Yeah.
Luthor would have been perfect.
Yeah, I like this Lex. He does it. It's just a little bit too much, and I don't blame the actor. I bet you they told him to crank it up a notch.
Yeah,
Like,
but he did a good job.
yes,
Charlie and
yes.
the Chocolate Factory did a
he
good job.
he knew in that final scene where he's talking to Superman to shut the fuck up. Because
Right.
James Gunn has that problem where the villain keeps fucking talking. It's like, dude, I like that he shut up and let Superman talk, and I'm like, and then I swear they let him do that because they knew they're gonna ruin it with fucking Crypto.
Oh, yeah.
So they let.
For
It's
sure.
like, dude, let the movie be the movie. Stop breaking things. It was like watching TikTok.
Yeah.
Like things just kept happening. I'm like, stop. Let the movie stop for a second. That isn't the only time it stops is when Superman is talking to Lois. It's the only time the movie stops. And the entire time they talk, I didn't need any of it.
No, actually, hang on. No, you guys are wrong. It didn't stop only when he talked to Lois. It stopped multiple times. The only reason that we couldn't tell is because they were forced stops by Crypto.
Yeah.
If you would have taken Crypto,
And-
that scene with Superman would have lasted maybe 10 more seconds. That's it.
Yeah.
Anything else would have lasted maybe 5 more seconds, 10 more seconds. But Crypto forces it and forces you out of the movie.
I want
Corn
everyone-
Sweat is selling it too. Like, I am just a man. Like you.
Yeah.
Like stop.
He did it
like, I
great. It
can't-
was an emotional scene.
Yeah, where
and
he's
then
just
they
like,
did comic relief.
I'm a normal person. I'm just trying to help, you fucking asshole. And then Crypto ruins it.
Hot
You know?
take, which also Crypto ruined.
Hold on, can I say something real quick
yeah,
before
go
we
ahead.
before
Go
we get
ahead.
it? I don't know why that scene that before Crypto comes in, I can only imagine in American Dad the shoulder jab. Shoulder jab. Dude, Lex Luthor flies, bro. 'Cause, dude, ow. First of all, because imagine getting shoulder jabbed by Superman.
Dude, that would. Oh,
You're either dead or you want to be. Like, he goes shoulder jab. He fucking runs.
What were you
that's
saying,
fucking
Sean?
crazy. No, hot take. But shoulder jab. Shoulder jab for sure.
That's funny.
But hot take. The interaction that Superman has with his dad, his stepdad, or his fucking country folk dad, them Kansas, is way better.
Them Gabbies.
Is way better than the interaction that Ben Parker has had with Spider-Man in any of the movies.
Yes.
Any
Yeah.
of the movies. Even the Tobey Maguire one, which I loved. Way better. The fact that he sits down and he
He
like,
doesn't even tell him what to do.
Not
He
just
is
that.
like, I don't have to tell you. No
Yeah.
one should tell you what to do.
right.
You already know what
we
to
give
do.
you the tools to make yourself
Yeah.
look like a fool on your own. Like that was like the best advice. Basically telling them you can do whatever
Whatever
it
the
is that
fuck
you
you
want
want.
to do. You're not bound by parents.
Yeah.
First of all, and then second of all, you see the genuine concern for both of those parents, the mother and the father in that movie. Great roles, by the way. Whoever they did, fucking great, amazing. Because they're both holding Superman, the Man of Steel, the strongest being in the whole universe.
As a
No,
son.
he's not the- no.
As
He's not the
as a
strongest-
son.
Not just that,
Not,
he's not
the
look-
strongest
not
being
like
anymore.
a superhero as
they
their
look
son.
they look at Lois and they go, "Is he gonna be okay?"
Luann.
And
Luann.
As
he goes,
no.
he goes, I like this Luann. He goes, Lo, that's
Lois,
fine.
that's fine.
That's fine.
And the way they look at it at her, they look at it because they've never seen him injured before. Remember, he's never been hurt ever in their entire life.
Yeah.
He's never been hurt. He's probably never cried when he was a baby. They didn't know he was
Capable of
as
it,
long as
maybe.
they put him in the sun, he was fine. Like, so they're like, is like our son, our only son.
Is he gonna be okay?
Who's literally the Man of Steel, who's for what they probably thought impenetrable, is injured. What do we do?
But I also love the fact
But
that
that's what pissed me off. He's supposed to be immortal.
In a
No,
way,
he-
but-
And he gets
just lives
fucked
a
up
long
way
time.
too much. He got put in an arm bar, bro. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, but he threw him. He broke his arm and he threw him.
Yeah,
I know,
so
for
he
real.
got it. So, but
That ground game though.
That ground game, bro.
He got
That
him in an arm bar
defense.
quick.
I was like, bro, that
I was
defense.
like, damn, bro.
I'm over here. Pivot your hips.
Pivot.
No, but like you see him vulnerable, and it's not the greatest thing for the look, but the fact that actor pulled it off very well.
Yeah.
Like he's out front, he's eating cereal, and his dad comes out.
He
and
got
it's
to
like,
be
yeah, dude,
Clark.
I
They
get
let
it.
him actually be Clark Kent, like just sit there like with his parents.
No, they let Superman be human, not
Yeah.
Clark. They let him be human. Like
that's what I meant. Like
Yeah.
just a normal person for 5 minutes. That's what he really needed. He
because
just
think
wanted
about
to
it,
be
we've all
normal.
been there when we're stressed the fuck out, and we're just like, bro, I'm just gonna sit on the porch and I'm just gonna fucking just sit here until I die because I can't take it anymore.
That's when you're holding like a rotisserie chicken. You're like, nah, fuck it.
We all have our things. If you want to do a whole fucking rotisserie chicken, wild, first of all. But
I've seen you do it.
I'm saying,
What do you mean?
Don't judge me
I've
what I
seen
do.
you.
Don't judge me what I do. I'm just saying that was old me. Don't bring up old shit.
was old
First of all,
me.
don't bring up old
That's
shit.
wild.
I'm over here talking about like a bowl of cereal. Over here, an entire chicken. It's like, hey, calm down. That was old me.
No, don't worry.
That
Don't
was
worry.
old me, dog.
You're a rotisserie chicken. I'm a bag of shredded cheese. I'm just like, all right.
Yeah, you have an unhealthy habit with
and
cheese.
that was just yesterday.
Oh. That's 4, dude. I'm gonna get up. I swear to
See,
God.
that's old me, but this
Thank
is current
you.
you.
You
dog.
got one more before I get up.
That's old. That's old me, but that's current you.
That's
Like,
current me, dude. That's current me.
Andy, I don't have to worry about you getting up from this podcast. You ain't getting up.
Wow. That's 5.
Yes.
You
it
only
is.
got a few more of those.
What are you gonna do? We both know you're not getting up.
Because I don't want to get up. You only got a few more of those.
You only got a few more. Like 18, 19, 20 tops, all right? But then
20 times.
Watch yourself.
I'll
after
get
that.
up. I'll do it.
I still think I still think he played it really well, and I love how Lois is like being like she walks into the room, she's like, oh my god, he was just like a normal kid, and then all of a sudden he has to save the world. It's like she realized for the first time, she's like, oh my god, his life probably wasn't fucking easy.
Yeah.
And imagine like they have to hide it his entire life. Because I'm sure there was times where he probably like he's big now. He probably wasn't big then, or he was, and everyone expected him to be a bully, and he's like, I can't. I can kill all of you.
Yeah, I'll
easily.
fucking kill you
I
guys.
kill his entire school, and that's kind of what they do with like have you guys seen Brightburn?
Yeah.
It's like if Superman, like it's the evil Superman trope. But like, I like that they just let like he was. They show that he's just a normal guy, and he's like,
it gave me kind of flashbacks of like The Incredibles when Dash is like running in the race.
Yeah,
and
they have
he's
to
like,
slow him
he's
down.
like, wait, slow down, and then they're like second place. They're like, yeah.
the
dude,
best
like-
part if you watch the scene is all the other parents like.
Yeah, they're
Like, why are you telling him to slow down?
And Bob is like, slow down. And he goes, not that far. Make it close. Keep it close. Keep it close. That got
Just-
me because I was like, oh,
it's-
they're trying to be like normal. Like, and
Next,
that's what
yeah.
gave me.
Next time you watch that movie, watch the other parents because they're like, "What the
But
fuck?"
I
Like,
can imagine that's what Superman's parents did. Like,
Yes.
Like, because
We know you can
he's
beat him, but keep
like
it close.
like the Incredibles. He's teaching Dash how to be a normal kid.
Yeah.
He's not teaching him how to use his superpower. So that's probably what they did. Like, hey, I know you could lift like 10,000 pounds. How about you just struggle with these 25s right now? Dude?
Right
Like,
now. Let's just make it
struggle
25.
with it real quick.
But here's the thing. Hell of a dad, though. Hell of a dad to be given this alien that has all these powers, and you have to guide this person.
to be a good
like,
person.
how do you
Maybe not even guide him to be a good person, but you have to guide him to understand what it's
Right.
like to blend in here. And then knowing that he has all the power in the world, his parents intend in the movie, his parents intended to destroy the universe, and he
Well,
still became a good
to-
guy.
Yeah, it literally, he could easily. That's the whole. That's what I liked because that's the whole Superman thing. He could be a god. That's the whole injustice thing. He could easily do it,
Yeah.
and no one could stop him.
But like no one gives props to the
No.
dad. It's like, bro, do you know how hard it is to just steer
And
a
the
normal
mom, I
human
love
being?
that the mom keeps, dude. She keeps throwing shade at the dad the whole time. He's like, "Yeah, no,
He's a softie.
when he got sick once and he was crying." Like,
when they're having a moment and then all of a sudden the mom mush. Yeah. It's like, bro, let him have it.
Let me have my moment. Damn,
I
bro.
love how she like they're looking at the thing
But
and she's like, I
she's
cleaned your
clearly-
boots. Let me go get him for
but
you.
they're
It's like
clearly-
Superman, dude.
they're clearly proud of him. And
Yeah.
they're like, "Yeah, we saw you in the paper," but they're not. They're proud, and they're not talking about Superman. They're talking about Clark Kent.
About Clark.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we saw your article in the paper.
Woo!
They're talking about him being a human. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you did a good job.
And he's
being a
like, thanks,
person."
man. Like, you
That was,
know,
Yeah,
a great,
like,
that was a
you
great
did
paper.
it.
Like,
Yeah.
you did great.
Yeah.
you did great on that. Like, it's
Because
awesome.
It's a small victory.
Think
You know what
about
I
for
mean?
them, they're like, we know you can do the other stuff. We're not
not
until
worried
then-
about that.
Until then, we've never seen you hurt. We know you're gonna be okay. But hey, you actually were human. You got to
and
live.
then
Then they find out that he has a girlfriend, and they're like,
Luann.
Oh,
"Hey,
dude, hey,
hi, you're human."
Luann.
Like, yeah.
Luann. It was fucking
Yeah.
hilarious, dude. That when she said it, I was like, "That's fucking hilarious. It's
Yeah.
funny."
he's like, it's low. It's
Whatever.
fine. It's
fine.
lowest.
It's
It's fine.
lowest.
That's not
It's
a big deal.
fine.
But no, even the mom to be like the first thing that she did, she saw him, took off his boots, cleaned the boots, cleaned the suit. Okay, let's go. Like, you know,
Let's keep going. Let's keep
that's
pushing.
what you're supposed to do as a mom.
You know that's not the first time she's done it. She's probably done it his entire life.
Hundreds
Like-
times.
How many times
Like-
has he come back home and she's like, "All right, cool. You have a hole in this. Let me sew it up real quick."
Because
That's
because,
what I was saying.
Because it
How-
shows
how many
Superman
times
on
have
every
you-
day,
how-
like every day being at a 10, like
Yeah.
how many days has he came back to that farm because he got his ass kicked and it's like at a 2 or a 3 and he's sitting there going like, I have no clue what the fuck to do, and his mom gives him his clean boots and he's like, no, I know what I know
and she
what
gives
I
him
gotta
like a meatloaf, and
do. Yeah,
she's
or
like, "Hey,
something
here you
like,
go."
here, at least take a sandwich, and he's over here fucking
Eating a
Superman.
Superman is eating a sandwich.
But that's
Like-
what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to show. Like,
Yeah.
I think they did it. I didn't like Kevin Costner's character in The Man of Steel, not because they.
Who's Kevin
it's like,
Costner?
You don't know who Kevin Costner is?
No, don't talk about
He
it.
was
Just
Pa
stop.
Kent.
Just stop.
That they kept wanting him to hide. They're like, no, they wouldn't want him to hide it. They would be like, hey, this is a gift you can give to the world. But I like that even in every point, even in that one, Ma Kent is Ma Kent. She's like, you're my son. I'm not worried about you getting. I'm worried about you getting hurt, of course, but I know you're not going to. I'm worried about everyone's perception of you.
That's
Like,
and that's
she-
what I like. That's what I
it's-
like about that scene when he comes and he goes, "Mom, that message." He goes, "I've never heard it." She goes, "Dude, I don't give a fuck about that message, dude. Like,
Yeah.
fuck. Like that's not what
And
is
it was
important right now."
And it was so
Like,
and it was so like it was a moment that even the most strongest person breaks down and goes, "Mom, the message." Like
Yeah.
he looked for his mom. It's like
yeah.
it shows that
he-
vulnerability, and it
and
was done great.
The way she does it is she's like, no, I know you didn't know.
Yeah,
I know you didn't know because you would have told us.
Yeah,
you would have told
and
us.
and
Yeah.
that message doesn't
and
matter
that's like
because
and that's like
it's
blind
different.
loyalty to your child.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're trusting them
Because
regardless.
they both had the same reaction of like, okay, I when they lay him in bed and they're just like, they clearly don't know what to do because this is clearly the like I think I already said this. This is clearly the first time they've ever seen him hurt. Mm-hmm. They've seen him sad and upset and talked to him before, but like they've never seen him actually physically hurt. So they're like, because they know he's an alien too. So they're like, the fuck do we do?
Yeah,
we can't take you to the doctor because
Well, like, and I'm sure they'd be like, well, can we get him to his house, his fortress, whatever?
Yeah, or
like,
something. Whatever's gonna make
we
it
don't
better.
know what to do.
Yeah, but imagine also having that calm-headedness of the parent being like, like they were breaking down when they were there, and then the next morning, he has to go give this fucking inspirational speech to the fucking Man of Steel.
Yeah.
And the mom has to be like, yeah, I got everything ready. Let's do that. It's like, how do you
I
just
think-
wake up and go,
I think that's
sure,
where
I'm
you're
gonna go talk
wrong.
to Superman.
I don't think they've ever seen him as the Man of Steel. They just see him as
Yeah.
Clark.
they seem
He's like, I'm just gonna go help my son. Like he knows what to do.
But
I
that's
just-
wild, just from a third view perspective. that
you
you're
have
just
no
like,
water.
No medication. No, from a third point of view, like you're talking to the Man of Steel, my guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's a big superhero. You're third world.
It's fucking hilarious.
could you imagine trying to ground him? Like
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Go to your room.
Hey, if he
Why?
slams
I'll
the
just
door
fly
open-
off.
If he slams the door, that
The whole
house.
house.
yeah, but like
You don't understand me, Dad.
but that's why.
I can imagine the dad. Bring the house back first of all.
Listen,
and stay in your room.
listen. Put the house down. Put the Clark. I'm gonna get the belt. Put the house down.
I'm gonna
But
get the belt. What am
that's
I
the
gonna
whole
do?
thing. That's why it's like, dude, these are one of the greatest. These are the greatest parents on the planet.
Right.
They raised a god. Like
Literally.
That's
who,
insane.
who can say
And
that?
the
like,
fact the fact that he respects them and he's
yeah,
like, yeah, no,
and he
they're my
listens. I
parents.
bet
Yeah,
you,
he listens to
if
them.
you
I
ever
bet you-
went, if you ever went evil, if you ever went like fucking nah, fuck you, and Ma Kent came up like, no, you're not doing this anymore. He probably stopped.
Yeah,
He probably-
I guarantee you that the Man of Steel would, if he turned evil, the mom would look and go, bounce and hit him, and he goes, all right, my bad, dude, my bad.
What?
It doesn't hurt him.
Pulling him by the ear while he's wearing his.
It doesn't hurt him. Come here.
It'd be a yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yes,
No,
man.
yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Eh.
Stop fighting Brainiac today. Okay, I gotta go. And then Brainiac, no, I get it. Man.
No, Brainiac, no, I get it. No,
No, I
He'd
get
be
it.
like, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about her. 'Cause
Yeah. Go.
If she
He
can
knocks on the
stop
door.
you, I couldn't stop you.
he knocks on the door. Can Superman come out and play?
goes into Miss Can.
I
Can Superman come out and play? I love your truck, by the way.
Yes, he can come out. He comes out. Now I'm gonna take over the world.
And now my minions come from the. You're like,
one of the scenes I wish they would have kind of copied from Man of Steel is do you remember when he's like in jail or like he's in the interrogation room and he has the handcuffs on but he's Superman and he just sit there, he's like, because they keep talking, like the military is like talking to him like, oh yeah, we can fucking fight. He's like, guys, I'm from, and he just breaks, he's like, I'm from Kansas.
Yeah,
he just stands up, he's like, I don't.
He tells what it's the guy that's supposed to be Martian Manhunter. He looks at him. He goes, "We could take you down." He goes, "Boom!" and he takes it off and he.
But
gets
he's
up.
not being mean. He's
Yeah,
like,
he's
guys,
not.
I'm from
But you-
Kansas.
but
I'm gonna.
They ask him.
Yeah.
They ask him, and they're like, "Why didn't you break out earlier?" He goes, "Well, it makes them feel comfortable." So
Yeah,
I mean,
like I don't.
well, not only that, you guys make it seem like he went like this to do it. He literally went.
yeah.
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 He doesn't. He didn't. I wish they would have shown that more because that's what he would do. He's like, I'm voluntarily surrendering to you. I don't have to.
That's what
you
pissed
didn't
me
win
off.
this.
That's what pissed me off when
chose.
he's getting manhandled by the other Superman. I was like, that's not how it works.
I love
bro.
how they slam his face. He goes, "Is this really necessary?"
Yeah.
Me with the cops all the time. I was like, "Is this necessary? Like we could have just not done
I would have
that."
loved to see that part though, where they have him and he goes, "All right, cut. All right, cool, bet." Like, I'm
Yeah.
chill.
And he does it, and they kind of do it in this where Lex is. They go into the other universe and stuff, and he's still playing along until he's like, "Wait, what the fuck is this?"
No
And
one
then-
talks about the true hero, the falafel guy.
That
That
motherfucker
guy, bro,
sacrificed his life.
he was gonna get shot, and he's like,
He
"Don't
was-
tell him shit.
he
Don't
was-
tell him shit,
he was
Superman. I
ride
believe
or
in
die.
you."
He was like,
He
it
was
was an
ride or
honor.
die
To,
to the
he was like, it was
end.
an honor to give you a fucking falafel.
Yeah,
bitch.
he's like,
That
I have
one
he's
day.
like, I have no family, no friends, no nothing. He goes, "Don't fucking tell him shit." He goes, "Let him kill me. Don't tell him shit." I was like, "My guy."
No, and I
I am Lex Luthor though. Just shoot the. Oh, that one faster
I had
than
to.
I thought.
I went faster than I thought.
When look, I went and saw this movie with my fiance, and I had to explain to her that they actually did. I wish they would have better explained it, but they did a really good thing with Metamorpho, where he has the kryptonite and he's putting it on his face, and he's like, "Don't talk to me, don't talk to me."
Yeah.
And because at first you think he's a jerk. No, he doesn't want to talk because he's like, "Don't, I
Yeah,
can't."
because they're watching him. Yeah.
No, and not just that, but don't humanize yourself to
Yeah.
me. I already don't like doing this.
Because
You
he's a
clearly-
nice guy.
He's a really nice
and
guy.
then when the fucking vendor dies and he's sobbing, he's like, "I didn't want this," and you see the baby. He's like, "You're not here by your choice at all. You hate this."
Yeah.
I
more
told
than-
I told Jessica, I was like, she was like, "Why is he crying?" I was like, "Cause Lex Luthor just killed an innocent guy, just
no
like nothing."
reason.
He goes, "What do you think he's gonna do to his baby?"
And not
Like,
just and not just he killed him for no reason. Like, yes, it would have sucked for Superman. He would have been like hurt. But the fact that guy is literally yelling at him, "Don't say shit. I believe
oh,
in
dude,
you. I believe
that,
in you. Don't
Yeah.
say
that, dude,
shit."
that I was like, damn, that's a
Yeah.
sick ass movie.
What-
The fact that he was willing to die there on the spot and be
because
like,
he
"Don't
believed in
tell him
Superman.
shit for
He
a
believed in
falafel.
Superman so much that he. was
Yep,
good
he
the
believed in
world.
Superman.
Yep.
And he was like, "I don't care. Fucking
He goes,
shoot
"I'm
me."
gonna die. Fuck it, shoot me, bitch."
What one moment that I think they got 100% right for a Superman movie is, and it got me, is when the kids make the.
I was about
Oh,
to say that
dude.
too.
And,
That
and they're like
scene?
super. And
That scene, bro,
Yep.
is insane.
that's Superman.
That's-
Yeah.
That's Superman.
I
And
love
you're
how
like, that's
I
what
love
we
how the
wanted to
kids
see.
started and then everyone fucking started singing
I
Superman.
love how the flag is going down and like you see Superman getting defeated and then he lifts it back up and then Superman just comes
Yeah.
back.
I'm not gonna lie to you
And
though.
then the
I'm
Justice
not gonna,
League cover like, hey, he kind of subcontracted.
I'm not gonna
Guy
lie to you.
Gardner's line was better. He goes, "Hey, bro, Superman could have made it. You got an
got an
upgrade.
upgrade.
And he fucking starts
I'm
killing.
not gonna lie to you though. I wish it was reversed. So I wish that the Justice Gang would have rescued Superman and be like, "Hey, go to the border."
They
And
need you
boom.
more. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
They need you at the border, and then boom, and then you see that kid pull up the sign, and Superman fucking lands in the Superman pose. You know how it is.
Yeah.
And then he starts fucking up everyone. I would have loved to see that.
I did like that they let
The cheesiness, I would have loved.
Guy
it.
Gardner do it with where he's all the Green Lanterns and he's flipping them off and blowing
Yeah.
them up.
The hands are
I
coming
like
up and
that's
he's like-
yeah.
Fuck you.
And okay, so
Gabby complained about the guy's hair.
yes,
Oh,
like,
it
bro,
pissed
no,
me
no,
off.
bro.
Bro,
it's
he's
like
like-
that in the comics. It's
like
ridiculous.
that.
It's always been ridiculous. But you let it go.
I told Gabby, I was like, I'm the only thing I'm mad about is that it wasn't red. And she goes, wait, really? I was like, that. I'm like, that's his haircut. And I showed her,
Yeah,
that's
it's
his
literally.
haircut. That's what
Hey, they did it. They
They did
actually
it.
did it.
the only thing is that his uniform made him look like an old Todd from fucking from Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the
Yeah,
old version of
yeah.
the bass player,
Yep.
old vegan powers.
Hey, they went with it. I
Dude,
was like,
it
all
looked
right,
great. Look.
it looks ridiculous, but it looks
The thing I
ridiculous
like
in the
about
comics
this movie
too.
is that whatever choice they made, they turned into it. They were like, "Fuck it."
And not just that,
Some.
Well, I'm talking about like
a lot of
the
people
Green
didn't.
Lantern
yeah.
and
A lot of
everything
people
like that.
didn't like Hot Girl. I liked Hot Girl.
I
because
didn't
No,
like it.
she was fine, but
She
I think
did the
they
call.
I think
She did
they-
the call. That
I
was the
think they
important
fucked
part.
up with her. No. In the editing, I think they in one scene they forgot to put her wings on. Because I think they fucked up because remember when Lois Lane she goes to the it's the Hall of fucking Justice. That's
Yeah.
what it's gonna be.
Oh, fucking just-
They call
Like-
it the Hall of Justice.
No, it's not done yet. He hasn't made the name yet.
The
He
name is
want-
on the seal.
Yeah, he wants it. No, it's not done yet. He's still trying to do all that. The
He's trying to
Green-
figure
Guy
out
Gardner
the
is trying to
same
make
with
all
Justice
it.
League.
When she goes there, Hawk Girl is laying in that like lounge, like the yellow lounge thing. But it's when she like gets up and turns because she's like making fun of Guy Gardner.
Oh, yeah, she doesn't have her
She
wings.
doesn't have her fucking wings.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they fucked up. They forgot to put her wings on. It's no, or unless, which doesn't make sense. Her wings are attached
It's
to her
supposed to be
suit.
part
I'm
of
like,
her suit.
no, it's.
It's supposed to be part of her
supposed
suit.
to be her.
They're gonna make it
have
part
it
of
on
her
the
suit,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Or they're
hope
gonna
not,
have it
but it's
retract.
supposed to be her. That's
They're doing the reverse Wolverine. They're doing the reverse Wolverine on her.
Yeah.
That's why.
but you because it's supposed to be her.
Yeah.
So either they fucked
And
up.
real quick,
I, I hope they just fucked up.
let me clear that up. What I mean the reverse Wolverine is when they first invented the character, the claws weren't originally part of him. It was a part of the suit,
It was his gloves.
and then they changed it to where it
It's
was
in
bone
him.
claws
It
and
was always
origins.
in
Which,
yeah.
by the way, kind of like the bone
it-
claws.
I do too. I like
I
the bone
love
claws.
that shit.
Dude,
that shit is
the line
fucking-
that goes hard in that is it hurts every time.
It hurts
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
You're like, damn.
But-
love it every day.
Superman, I loved Metamorpho. I wish they would have kind of talked about it. You don't remember when he's sitting in the apartment with the woman? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't explain any of that. That's the woman he actually became Metamorpho for.
Yeah.
And then that's his wife, and that's their kid, and he's
Yeah.
all happy. And I was like, oh yay! Like I'm happy because I know what it is,
Right.
but like
But
they
most
don't
people don't.
explain that. Like Kelly had no idea.
That's-
She's like, who is that? I'm like, that's his wife.
That's
Like,
kind of why I like the fact that they left it kind of incomplete like that, because it allows you to now I got to go read the comic books. Now I got to go.
Yeah,
look
but
into
no
this
one's
universe.
gonna do that, and
No.
nor is James Gunn gonna make a movie that
Okay.
explains any of that.
No.
Now I have my question from earlier.
I will take the deal. Sorry.
I will suck it.
Do you guys think that James Gunn can make a Batman movie?
Hang on.
No.
Real quick. Pause.
No.
Because we're gonna go back to this real quick. You didn't even hear the deal. How are you already volunteering for that
I,
shit?
dude, look,
How you gonna
whatever,
make your
whatever
lips
amount
chappy
of,
just without hearing the
whatever-
deal?
Whatever amount of money, I'll do it.
No, I'm just saying you just gonna get chapped lips for no reason.
Yes, sir. Yes,
No,
sir.
dog. I'm listening to terms and
No,
conditions.
dog.
No, you fucking crazy. I'm a hoe, but I got a prize, dog. I ain't giving that shit up for free. You just throwing it back for no reason.
I mean, Papa
As
puts
long
on
as he
it.
doesn't have to get up.
For no reason,
Right.
dog. Like,
But no, I do not think he can make a Batman movie.
I don't. What do you think, Sean?
if he shuts the fuck up, yeah. That's the problem. And let
if
me tell
he
you.
just directs it, if he
let
doesn't
me
write
tell
it.
you, I agree with Quentin Tarantino about directors being creative. I get it. The one thing I don't,
I think
agree.
they have too much freedom.
You know what I don't agree with Quentin Tarantino besides his scrunched up face? I agree. I don't agree with the fact that every single movie needs to be creative.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to do a cover, bro. Like artist. Sometimes you just got to do a cover.
Especially when it's not your character.
Sometimes,
dude.
right?
The
I said
character.
the same thing about Disney. I was like, sometimes you just need to copy and paste.
Yeah.
Just copy and paste. Dude.
Sometimes,
That's
sometimes,
it.
sometimes you just gotta play the hits. Sometimes you gotta play Freebird when that drunk guy asks.
Ain't nobody
Sometimes-
looking for a new version of Superman. We're just looking for
Look,
Superman who beats
perfect-
the fuck out of
literally.
people.
Perfect example.
And done.
Literally.
Perfect example in music. Why do you think Limp Bizkit's still around and they still make money and they're laughing at themselves? Why? Rolling. That's the only song
Keep
anybody
rolling,
likes.
rolling,
Like
rolling.
that's it.
Sabotage.
Nope. That's it. Nobody. That's it. Sabotage. That like.
Name me 3 other Limp Bizkit songs.
The name, well,
I didn't know there was. I didn't know there was an album.
No, didn't know that they had more songs.
They have like 6 albums.
Don't need to know.
Like, but that's the thing. Like Creed just recently had a resurgence. What are they playing? They're not playing the new songs about Creed. They're playing With Arms Wide Open,
Well-
Higher. Like, they're playing all the other classics. Sometimes you just gotta.
I'm so
redo the
happy
classic.
for him. He got his meds.
Right.
Yeah, me too.
No, but like we
He's
said
still
the
an
same-
asshole,
we
but-
said the same
Dude.
thing about Godzilla. Like we just wanted to see Titans fucking fuck up each other.
Yeah, it's not
That's
that
it.
hard.
mean, it's
That's
not that
it.
hard.
We wanted to see Titans fuck up each other. You don't need the
And
storyline. You don't
they
need.
gave us the
fuck 'em up.
movie, and they gave us that movie, and how great did it do? We were like,
Great.
oh, this is
It's
great.
ridiculous.
It was amazing.
That movie is ridiculous, but it's ridiculous in the right way.
Yeah.
They're like, fine, here.
You gave a gorilla
Here,
a robotic arm.
You wanted to
I'm
see
in.
the Titans fight.
That
fight.
looked like the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gave him a fucking
Infinity Gauntlet.
metal arm that looked like an Infinity Gauntlet. I'm down. I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm 100%.
But that's
here.
that's literally what they said. Okay, you guys complain about the storyline. Here, Titans fighting. There you go. Have fun.
You have an old school lizard that looks like the toy against what is technically Mecha Kong. I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm in.
But that's what I'm saying. We want Superman to just to beat people up. You know, justice, and that's it.
Bro,
Done.
hey.
You gave Guy Gardner a bad haircut.
I've heard
I'm in.
people give shade to the big lizard in this movie, the Gojira,
Gojira.
the kaiju. Like, oh, I'm like, no, that's quintessential Superman comic. Let him fight the fucking kaiju.
Yeah.
Like, I have no problem with that. But Sean, you didn't answer with
What?
the Batman.
Oh, I don't think he can. I don't think he can do it if he tries to keep putting personalized bits of himself
I'm
into
saying
it.
as he is right now, not
No.
changed.
No.
He
No.
can't do it.
No, he can't do
He
it.
would have to.
If he does a cover of Batman, his own cover of Batman, like I can see him doing very well in it and making it super dark.
If he just directs, he doesn't write it. He doesn't put any of his stuff in it. He just directs.
Hot take.
The
I
action
think.
the action scenes in this one were way better than the other ones previous. I think because
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
DC the fighting scenes have been kind of iffy
It-
as of late. This one's I think it's pretty good.
Hot take. We should give the reins of Batman to a horror director.
Yes,
Tim Burton wants to do it.
No, I said a horror director.
Okay.
Dude, I would
No,
so.
Kurt.
You know,
I-
you know
He's
that
gonna
they-
make him claymation and
I'm fine with
fucking Jack Skellington's gonna come out of nowhere.
you like it.
And
You'd watch it.
Okay, I'm in.
and
I'm in.
hey, Tim Burton directed the first Batman movie.
I know, and it was great, but it was still campy. The point is that you're not supposed to be campy with this one. With this new one, it should be
I would trust
the
him-
reverse of this one.
I would trust him way more.
him more than James Gunn.
Yeah, I would trust him. Way
I don't
more.
think James Gunn can do a Batman movie.
What about a Quentin Tarantino Batman movie?
No,
Batman
I don't like
I'm
it.
in. I'm in.
I don't like.
100%.
I don't like Quentin
100%.
Tarantino. I'm not.
Dude, there's
everyone
so
says
many
that he's
N-words.
Bro, so many
Everyone,
N-words.
everyone says that he's great, and I don't really like him. I really don't.
Bro, I love Quentin Tarantino. What don't you like about Quentin Tarantino's work?
I just don't like. It's not. It's more like
Fucking Hateful Nine over here.
right. It's all of his movies. To me
are good.
yes.
Inglourious
good.
Bastards, great.
Hateful Eight.
Hateful
good.
Eight, great. Once Upon a Time in
Django,
Hollywood,
great.
Django,
Django,
great.
Like-
Kill Bill, great.
I didn't like Kill
One
Bill.
and two.
I didn't
One
like,
and two.
I didn't like Kill Bill. I didn't like Django. Inglourious Bastards. I was like, okay, it's fine, I guess.
You don't like Django? Tripping, bro.
However, Leo does a great performance in that bitch.
In all those movies, I think.
right.
He's not even in
Right.
Kill Bill, and he did a better performance than everybody.
Right.
Like,
Bro, you know what? After that take, maybe you should have gotten up.
Wow. That's 6, bro. You got like 10 more.
No, you're at 7. I've been counting.
Whatever.
You can't even
whatever,
count.
I can't count.
That's insane. Either
No,
way, it's insane.
Use one of those flippers from your mutation
I think-
to like count.
I think-
Wow. Fuck
8.
you.
I think
Fuck you.
I think if we did the director, imagine doing the director of Evil Dead Rise to do a Batman movie.
That's good. I like it.
Dude.
I'd watch it.
The Joker would be ridiculous.
I think that if they do a horror like Batman type thing, that whoever they put as the villain needs to be a villain, like
Like,
a villain, not like this comic, like not comic booky, but needs to be a villain.
Yeah. Like if you're gonna give me a Joker, I want a Joker that runs up to a random car trying to take it and grabs the person and throws them out, and as they're leaving, they're complaining about their baby, and all of a sudden he grabs the baby and just throws it out the window
Yeah.
and keeps driving.
What's up with you and maiming infants, bro? That's insane. You know what?
Every review.
You know what, Tyler, put the clip up where he maims the child and fucking
Which one? You got to be specific.
in the one from Evil Dead Rise. Put
She
that shit.
deserved to die. She opened the door to the demon.
That's insane, John.
I stand up.
Dude,
Again.
that's like 2 years ago, bro.
Again,
stand on
which movie was?
I'm gonna hit you.
Evil.
I'm gonna hit all of you
Evil
guys.
Dead Rise.
No, you're not.
all
I'm
you
not a
guys.
kid.
Oh.
Damn, that's insane.
No.
Wow.
Okay. I would want to see. He would never do it. They need to just WB need to just take a wheelbarrow or like a Mack truck, roll it up to Nolan's house and just be like, please,
Please.
just direct another one.
Just one more.
Just help us, please.
They wanted him to do it as what is it, The Dark Knight Returns, and do it with Christian
No,
Bale
they
and everything
can't.
like that.
They can't. They already did the shit. No, it didn't work.
Like
You have to-
I said
you have
it.
to build it up. They
I-
already did this with Batman v Superman. That's what it is. That's what they think it is.
I've
Yeah.
said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. The reason I think one of the main reasons DC is so ass is that they're trying to compete with Marvel,
They
and they're
don't have
releasing too quickly to keep up, and
Yeah.
they're just not doing
No,
good.
it's not even that. They don't have to compete with Marvel. They're DC. They can do their own thing, and they don't want to. They got
They
have
wanna
so
be
much
Marvel.
Good, they have so much good shit.
They,
like,
they got James Gunn thinking, oh, it'll everything be fine. It's like, are you watching him? Are you guys like, look at this? He's now stuck playing. You know he's gonna do this for every movie. All this shit he put in, all the weird stuff. He's gonna do that. He does it all the time. He's not the guy that runs the ship. He's one of the directors in like the pool of, hey, we have a kind of wacky movie. He's the Booster Gold. He'd be great for Booster Gold.
See, that's why I think and
or the Flash.
this
He'd
is
be great doing a Flash movie.
no, he would suck at it, but we'll get into that either.
You don't even know what the Flash is.
What?
The Flash. He'd be great. They have comic. His
James Gunn
villains-
directing it?
Yes.
No, he would do the same thing.
Yes, but it would work in a Flash movie
how would it work in
because
the
the
Flash
villains
movie?
are more cartoony.
Yes, but
He
he
could-
wouldn't. But he wouldn't go that way. James Gunn is a contrarian. He would do automatically the opposite of whatever's going to be done.
Oh, yeah,
That's why he
probably.
does it this way. That's what I'm saying. We're not going to get into the whole Flash thing. I know that he wouldn't have done it correctly. He would have done it
If
horribly.
he did it the same way, it'd be.
He's gonna
okay
hire
as
a
Flash.
he
He's
she
not
again,
gonna.
isn't he?
He's not going to.
He what?
He's gonna hire a he she.
Don't
Isn't
talk
he?
about him like that.
That's insane.
Although, yeah.
He's not
She.
the dude you have run the ship. He's not.
no,
He
But
doesn't-
he can't. He can't run the ship.
And
That's
he
the problem.
and he is.
But
and
but
it's gonna be
DC
bad.
gives a lot of freedom for the directors to do
That's
whatever
the
the fuck they
problem.
want, instead of being, hey, this is the comic that you're gonna go off of. Happy birthday.
It's okay if it's like the director's story. Like again, the reason that we think that Quentin Tarantino movies are so good is because they're his stories.
right.
They're his. He doesn't make he doesn't really make movies that are not really his story.
Right.
So, but when directors do, they should make covers, not their own thing. Oh, I'm gonna make Superman my own vision. No.
No.
Why don't you just make Superman the way he is through your lens?
Right. I don't mind if you like.
I don't care if you drop down to C, but if you're mixing a whole bridge, I'm not gonna
Right.
fucking.
I don't
listen
like
to the song.
this is just my opinion, right? I don't mind if you create a new superhero, a brand new superhero that no one knows about, no comics, whatever. Brand new superhero. Make him however you want. Go
Yeah.
for it. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
I don't care.
I
Yes.
don't care. But if you're gonna stick with like a Superman who has
You
decades
have
long
to-
of comics, you have to do a Superman.
And the reason I brought up the Flash is not, or the reason I told you about the Flash is because I was comparing it to Guardians of the Galaxy, which is not overtly campy, but it's campy enough.
Yeah.
And
But-
what did
but
he
the-
do?
but
He
the-
went the other way with
Yeah,
it. It's like,
but the Flash could do it if you just did his normal. I'm trying to put him in a good movie that he could just do his normal wacky and it would work. But
It'd have to be like a B movie.
because that'd be the one movie where it's like I'm going to be normal. It's like no, this is not the normal.
This is the-
one.
this is the day that he
is
decided
you.
to take his
go
ADHD
crazy.
meds. Yeah.
go crazy. Do your
Yeah.
thing. This is not.
and
the
he
movie
won't.
For that.
And he'll just be like, oh no, blah blah. blah,
Again,
blah.
like
You
I
just
said,
didn't like it
like I
'cause
said,
you
make
didn't
a new
understand it.
superhero.
Yeah.
Make a brand new superhero. I don't care. Fucking fucking midnight. I like him. I don't know. I don't
Not
know if
just
he's a
not just
superhero.
that, but you see a perfect example of this with the directors. With you go into the Star Wars franchise, you see Bryan Johnson. Bryan Johnson, when he was in Breaking Bad, he directed one of Breaking Bad's best episodes.
Yeah.
He directed it, and
Isn't it the plane one? Where the
Yeah,
plane goes? Yeah.
he did such a great job in it. I was like, Brian, bro, let's go. And
He
then
won
went
awards
to
for
Star
that. Like
Wars.
the show won like a ton of awards.
But here's
for
the
that.
thing: even though he was a director, he wasn't the guy calling the shots. Some other guy called the shots. They just let him do it through his lens, which is what I'm saying. That's why it was so good. And then when he went to Star Wars, they're like, "Hey, you have freedom control." He's like, "I'm gonna make them all shitty," and
All of it.
that's the problem.
I wouldn't say it. I would say it depends on the director. I'm a little bit more neutral on this one. Like
If you say
Quentin
any of the
Ta-
Star Wars is
no,
good, we're gonna
like
fight.
no, like Quentin Tarantino has shown that he can do both. He's proved it multiple times that he can do his own vision and do all that, and it works.
Yes,
James Gunn can't. He can't.
he can't. But
He
Quentin
can't.
Tarantino is not perfect. There are holes in the ones where
Oh,
he's
of course.
supposed to do
I'm not
covers.
saying there's
Yeah.
not. I'm not saying it's
In the
he's a
movies that
perfect.
he's supposed to do covers of, like just straight covers,
He
he
is-
misses the mark on a
Yes.
few things.
No,
it's not bad, but he misses the mark.
It's not.
You can tell.
Yeah, it's James Gunn, and I think even in James Gunn's own style, I think he's losing it.
Yeah.
He's losing
So-
his own style.
A lot of directors, what they do whenever they miss the mark is because they don't think that the audience would like it. Like for example, right? They just released the new Lilo and Stitch movie for Disney. I don't know if you've ever seen it. I haven't seen
The
it
live
yet,
action
but-
one?
The live action one, but they didn't add like what's his name? I can't remember his name. The big fish guy. Oh my god, I'm blanking. I haven't slept in like a couple days. What is his name?
Oh, we're the big fish guy.
Yeah, the big shark. Guy. What is his name? Captain Gantu.
Yeah.
His name is Captain Gantu. They didn't add him, and like everyone was asking, why didn't you add him? And they were like, well, I mean, and we don't think that the audience would like it would fit because it's a lot, and it's like no, like that's what
There's
we want.
literally a
Like,
blue alien.
right.
Yeah, like,
Like
you-
you're already
that-
there. Just
right.
keep
You already
going.
went there.
And then
Yeah.
that's why they didn't put like Pleakley in drag.
Pleakley.
They didn't put Pleakley in drag because they're like, oh, like that's too much. Like that's too
You
much.
have
for
Roger
people.
the Alien.
No, it wasn't.
Right. I was like, no.
It
but
wasn't
people-
too much. It worked in the first one.
Exactly.
That's
like,
why
why
everyone
didn't you do
loved
it?
Pleakley.
Well, so the directors have a lot of freedom, and they think that they know what the audience is gonna like and what
They
the
took
audience
out
don't.
Bubbles.
They took out Cobra Bubbles.
Yeah, literally the reason
Wait,
we
wait,
wanted to
wait,
watch
what?
it.
Oh no,
They
no,
took
no,
out-
no. He's in
Why?
there. It's a skinny guy.
Oh,
Why?
yeah.
He's not huge.
Why?
Because
You know what? If they came out and said, "Hey, the I can't think of his name right now. The guy from Green Mile has passed away. We wanted he would have been him,
he would have been him.
but he's gone, so we couldn't."
But
I-
there's other
yeah.
buff guys that could have
Yes.
done it.
But not only that, they made Cobra Bubbles in the live action a villain. They made him the villain because he's trying to take away Lilo.
well, in the
because-
cartoon, he's the same way.
No, but he's a secret agent, so he doesn't actually take him away. The evil villain is Captain Gantu.
Right. Yeah.
He's pretending to be a
Yeah,
bad guy.
he's pretending to be the bad guy so he can
Watch them
and
shit,
he knows what Stitch is, so he's
Right.
like, I don't know, like if he actually goes to hurt them, I will take her
Yeah.
away to protect her.
Exactly. So, but they took him away, and they changed him because they think that all that would be too much for the audience. It's like, no, you're doing it wrong. You're not supposed to just fucking re-edit shit. Just
Yeah.
copy and paste. My guy.
That's what I'm saying. I think certain directors need to do that. Like even when this is what he means by James Gunn, though. This is what he means by James Gunn. Quentin Tarantino, Martin Scorsese, Christopher Nolan. They all have iconic things. They all have like one of Quentin Tarantino's things
Like
is
like a style. They
yeah.
have their own little.
one of
quirks.
Martin Scorsese's things is the trunk shot.
Right.
Every single one is a shot coming up from underneath,
Yeah.
and it shows the two characters either on a trunk or they're like looking up at something or whatever.
And then they close the trunk, and yeah, I know.
In every movie he's ever done, he always has that iconic shot.
And feet.
Name one iconic thing from James Gunn. No, that's Quentin Tarantino, not
Scorsese.
not Scorsese. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Scorsese.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't
Scorsese
know.
does the trunk shot.
I don't know any about James Gunn. I don't think. Off the
Exactly.
top of my head.
Exactly. Because he
No,
changes
no,
it all
no.
the goddamn
His-
time that you don't
his
even
is
know.
just wacky. He
Yeah.
just adds random things. Crypto doing that is James Gunn. It's not anyone else.
That's
it's
just
him.
so.
That's
I don't like
him.
that they changed Crypto's breed.
Also,
like it's annoying.
but he tries to do the, but James Gunn tries to do the same thing that J.J. Abrams does. J.J. Abrams always puts whatever other projects he's worked in inside the movies that he's working in now. He's always done that.
Yeah, he can't just let it.
Which
be its
which is
thing.
fine. Like which is fine. Like if you
But,
look at Dave,
but he does
like,
it subtly. He does it subtly to where you don't notice. Like in
Exactly.
Star Trek, you see an R2 unit fly, and you're like,
or like Dave Filoni when he worked on the Avatar: The Last Airbender in the animated series of Clone Wars. You see one of the clones has the arrow of the Avatar. Mm-hmm. Like you can input it. It's fine.
yeah,
But don't like.
But Jita
Drama.
puts it in the in.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's
James Gunn makes it the whole
and
the
going
whole
back to what I
identity.
said before, when you have to like if you created a new superhero, that's fine. I'm 100% with that, right? But like if you do like what like they did with Star Wars, they created Rey, and then they try to intertwine it to the story. It's like no, you're over there.
You have to
Stay
create your
over
own
there.
story and then create the character.
The
Yeah,
the worst James Gunnism is literally the end scene with Crypto breaks in with Lex Luthor and Superman talking.
Yeah.
That is the worst.
However, Lex
it
Luthor got
breaks
his
the
ass
entire
handed, though.
scene. It almost ruins the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like that's
You can
him.
make an
That
argument
is
that it
literally-
does.
That's literally him. They had the poignant movie. It's the whole point of the fucking movie is Superman yelling at Lex Luthor, yes, I can do these things, but I am a man
And then
too.
Krypto runs
and
and it's like-
Krypto fucks it up. It's like I literally was in the theater going, wow. I heard about that scene. And I had heard from you that you're like, oh, I'm like, no, it works better in context. And then that happened. I was like, never mind.
Nope. Didn't
No,
work
it
better
doesn't work.
context.
Yeah, it's like you're talking down to your audience. Like, oh, you guys can't stay still for a couple seconds here. Have a
Let
fun.
me
what
throw
I'm
the
saying.
funny
That's what
dog.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
here's a
fucking-
funny dog.
That's what
Like-
I'm saying. This movie's fucking like he made it like TikTok. Oh, I have to put the dog back in or else they're not paying attention. It's like, no, we were all fine. Thanks,
We
asshole.
were great, but it's
Like-
fine.
Yeah.
Ruin a scene.
Well, either way, final rating for Superman.
I give it about a 7.
7. What about you?
As a movie itself, I give it a 7. As part of a series, like going forward, I give it a 6.
I can give. Yeah, I fuck with that.
As a series, I give it a 7. As an individual standalone movie, 7.5.
I think it's the worst as part of a series.
Again,
It-
my only complaint is that there's little details about Superman that they don't do, like his strength. His strength is not
Yeah,
only
it's-
his strength
all
is
over the
not-
place.
It's all over the place, and not only that, he can carry a lot of shit with just one hand.
Overall, the problem is James Gunn.
Yes.
If it wasn't
Yes.
James Gunn, it would have been decent.
Like that
Yeah, it would've
kaiju,
been
that
fine. It
kaiju, he
would've
could
been
just go
fine.
like this, bro.
Yeah.
Like
yes, and he kind of does, and then it's like, why didn't you do that before?
Yeah, James Gunn. While I do like the movie, I do like Superman. I do like James Gunn as a director in certain aspects. He just needed to keep his.
big bazoo.
Yeah, he just needed to shut the fuck up. This isn't you're not making a cake. You're not fucking.
This isn't your
No.
movie. It's Superman.
You're not Picasso. You're a guy that points the fucking camera. Do your job and give us a cover of Superman. That's all we
what I've
want.
been saying.
If you want to create your own character, if you want to create your own world, your own universe, James Gunn, we're all ears.
Go ahead, do whatever
We're all
the fuck
ears.
you want. Put the
We're all
dog in.
ears.
Put the dog in.
Yeah.
Do whatever the
We're
fuck
all
you want.
ears.
Create a superhero. It's not that hard. Just right there, boom, boom, done. Superhero.
Or no one really likes too much of crypto in the. I mean, they do in the comics, but not really. There's no real grounded story. Create a crypto movie.
It was so bad. I liked Crypto, and then it got worse and worse
Yeah.
and worse. I was like, okay, cool, go away.
yeah, at first Crypto was cute. I was like, oh, God, that's fine.
That's dope,
It's cute.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then after a while, I was like, okay.
I think
Yeah.
everyone, when he's
Yeah.
dragging him through the snow, you're like, oh, this is cool, and then it kept going,
Getting
It
worse,
kept
and I was like,
what I didn't
happening.
like, was a big issue with me was that Crypto was disobedient.
That's
very
what I'm saying. Like, it
disobedient.
didn't. It's like,
It's
and,
like,
and they
he's
kind
not
of talk
like
about
that.
how like, oh, it's not my dog. It's like, you're Superman. You guys didn't train the dog. She didn't train the dog. You should be mad at her for not training the fucking dog. Like,
But if you look in the animated stories and I think in some comics,
But
he's very obedient.
yes, but
Like,
you have to go by this movie.
Yeah.
So that means this is why I gave it a lower score as a series, because you have so much you have to fucking fix in the next movies,
Yeah.
or else it's not gonna make any fucking sense.
No.
Because in the next movie, if it's just Superman flying around and getting the shit kicked out of him, I'm like, hey, where's the dog? Where's Supergirl?
Where's the rest?
Where's
well, Supergirl they opted out and they were like, oh, she likes to party in the red sun.
yeah, but still,
planet. It's
it's like, well, you have to explain these things,
Right.
You added too much in. You like.
But they're gonna
and
cop
it's
out.
James,
That's
it's
it.
the James Gunn thing. They added way too much, and then it's like
I'm
you
gonna
have
tell
to
you, there's
explain
only
this
two
shit now.
reasons. There's only two reasons that it got the 0.5.
Why are you nixoning?
There's only two reasons. There's only two reasons why we got a 7.5. Millie Alcock and the girl that played Eve. Only reason we got a 7.5.
Or what would have it been? 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we all agree it's a solid 7.
It's a 7, but no. It's not a solid 7. It's a barely a 7.
Now with Alcock and whoever played Eve, that's
Eve?
7.5. The fucking Lex Luthor's wife. The
Oh,
girlfriend.
stupid. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Her name is Eve. Duh.
Mutant toe, bro. Come on, get in there.
Same.
But anyway, either way, I think that's I think that's the rating on
and
it.
that's at best.
Yeah.
I'm at 7.
Yeah.
7 is that bad.
That's like a 7 is me being like, okay, like it's a good movie,
It's
but just like
yes.
next
but to
time
start
do better.
But yeah.
It's
If
like a slap to the wrist.
the next movie is Supergirl. If Supergirl is a 7, they are fucked. So it can't be 7.
Yeah, it can't be 7. It has
You
to be
can't
good.
have a.
It has to be
That's
really
the thing. That's why I put in 2 different ratings because it's like, sorry, you can't have.
I bet
Well,
you
if they do
two-
Supergirl,
two-
Supergirl, they're gonna bring in Crypto because she took him.
after Supergirl, they're gonna release Constantine. I bet you Constantine does well, and they're gonna shut it down like they always do with Constantine.
No, I disagree.
I bet you they will.
I disagree.
I bet you.
They're gonna
everything they will.
release Constantine, and since everyone's fucking woke and all that shit, they're gonna make him woke.
No.
Guaranteed.
No,
Sean,
'Cause
Sean,
Keanu Reeves
Sean,
has-
I'm
has
sorry.
primary hold of it.
You're 100% wrong. They're not going to make Constantine. They're going to make Swamp Thing, have Constantine in there like they did, like how he first came in.
Keanu
They're
Reeves is already releasing Constantine too.
Oh no,
That's
way.
great.
That's fucking.
That's what I'm
great.
saying.
I like Keanu Reeves.
But
Yeah.
no, they're going to. No, I'm talking in DCU. They're going to put Swamp Thing in there. Everyone's like, wow, that was really cool. Swamp Thing was great. Constantine was great. And they're never going to make anything else.
No, the thing is they're not gonna make a Constantine for the DCU. They're gonna wait until Keanu Reeves' movie comes out, and when it does better than everything else, they're gonna shut it down.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're not
the
gonna even
first
do it.
time.
Because
Like they did every other time.
Because Gunn can't handle that
Yeah.
someone else did. That's why he hates the Batman, by the way, because he can't do that.
Not just that. Think about it when Constantine was on CW. Every show that they had on CW was ass. Constantine came out, it was decent, and it had good ratings and everything. They canceled it. And when Keanu Reeves
fair,
did the
that's
first one,
CW.
canceled it
That's what they did with Lucifer too. It's a really good show. It had high ratings. Canceled.
because it did
And
better
then it
than
went to-
Arrow.
yeah, and then
'Cause
it
did
went
better
to
than Arrow,
Netflix.
and they
Yeah.
couldn't do it. But the reason it was obvious with Constantine is because they took him out of that show and they said, "Hey, but you're still going to be with Arrow. You're still going to be doing that." And the only reason that people were tuning in for a while was literally Constantine for a hot
going to
minute.
be there, yeah.
Yeah.
He was amazing.
I don't trust any of it.
Because
With-
look up the ratings for CW. You can look at all the episodes that Constantine was in. Their ratings are high. Any other ones where it's just Arrow, it's just any other adventure, ratings are normal.
Well, again, Arrow was ass though. Like,
It became it, yeah, because he has Batman's Rogue Gallery. But
Yeah.
I don't trust him with Batman at all.
I don't
think
trust
he
any
can
of them.
do it.
Is he gonna do
with
Batman?
Well, that's his whole thing. James Gunn doesn't like the Batman because and they're greenlighting the Batman too, but it's reluctant and it's kind of more contractual stuff. James Gunn wants to do Batman Brave and the Bold, and I'm like, I don't trust you. I don't think you're gonna do it right.
No.
You're gonna fuck it up. Like
100%.
you can't. He can't. Do
Everything
it.
depends.
Which sucks for fans like you because you're like a diehard DC fan.
Everything depends on this Batman movie that comes out. If the Batman movie that comes out is great, they're gonna scrap Gunn altogether.
It's most likely not gonna be.
If Batman 2 comes out great and it comes out or at least halfway decent,
He's gonna be fucked.
they're gonna scrap Gunn altogether.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
But look, but
they're
look
gonna be
how-
like,
look what they
you're
did with
wrong.
Joker.
We're
Outta here.
redoing it.
Yeah,
L-
we're
look
doing
how
it
they
outta
did
here.
with Joker though. Joker was amazing. The first Joker was fucking perfect.
That's
Fr-
different.
French
That's
kisses.
different because even the director didn't want to make a 2. They gave him the fucking money. He was like, I kind of left it where you could, but
No,
fine.
in the interview, the director said that he wanted to do it. He wanted to make it a musical. It was his
he
choice
did?
to make
it was his
okay.
choice.
It was his
Alright,
choice
then,
to make
yeah,
it a
no, then
musical.
fuck him then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said like look what they did with.
Because he
last I
said
heard is that he didn't want
my whole
to.
team. No. They gave him the contract to do Joker 2, and he was supposed to do it the same way, like gritty, all that stuff. And he said he didn't want to do it, but contractually he had to. So his condition was to make it a musical because he wanted
Oh
to
yeah,
make it a
fuck you,
musical.
dude. That's,
Yeah.
Wow.
And then when it went bad, he was like, "Well, I mean, the studio pressured me to kind of do more musicals," and they're like,
No, we didn't.
"No, we didn't."
No, we didn't.
We didn't do anything
But,
of
but
that.
that's what I'm saying. Look at how they did with Joker. They're gonna do Batman the same fucking way. They're gonna ruin the second version.
Unless-
It's gonna be ridiculous.
Unless,
gonna be ridiculous.
unless for whatever reason, the Batman Part 2
I
with Robert Pattinson kills, If it kills, Gunn is done.
See,
Gunn
I
is
think,
done.
but
If he
I think
starts
that's
shining, I'm a
I
be
think
pissed.
that's why Gunn doesn't like it, because I think the studio isn't giving him command over it.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, no. He gets his last movie, and you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
And he's like, I bet you he's like, no, because he knows. He's like, he's better at this than I am.
Yeah, because if
And
he does
can't
it and it
handle
comes out good, they're gonna scrap Gunn and be like, "No, Gunn, you're out of here."
Well, and if they don't, they're fucking stupid.
Or they're gonna look at Gunn and be like, "Hey, Gunn, yeah, meet your new partner."
Yeah. Do
No,
what he
they're,
does.
they're gonna,
but
yeah,
better.
they're gonna probably they're gonna probably
Oh,
look at him
I
and go,
wanted to
"You
make
have
a new
listen to
Batman
him."
movie.
They're gonna be
No.
like, "You have to listen to him now,"
Yeah.
and James
Yeah.
Gunn's not gonna
Yeah,
have it.
'cause-
They're gonna do the old Starsky and Hutch, like, "Hey, you guys need to make nice.
I
Your partners,
Your partners.
your partners."
It sucks, but I want to see James Gunn's Batman: Brave and the Bold. Not even for Schadenfreude, just so I can be like, yeah, cool, you got your Batman movie finally. It sucked. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear anything from
Because
you.
I bet you that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna put out this movie, the second movie, and he's gonna be like, "All right, done." And if it comes out good, they're gonna be like, "All right, Gunn, what you got?"
and
when
let
he
him
does
do
this-
it, and then it doesn't work.
they're gonna be like, "Get out of here, dude. You're out."
I mean, DC doesn't really fire that many people that make shit movies.
What happened to the last DC universe? They described everybody who made a decent movie, and they were like,
Yeah, you know that's true. Yeah, they
they-
okay. I
Bro,
should say
Wonder Woman.
I
All
should
Zack
say-
Snyder needed was a writer. He just needed someone to write the fucking movies and not
and Chester
let-
Bennington. Obviously, they have a deep connection because ever since he fucking was bleeding out, he ended up sucking in the movies. Ever since Chester Bennington found a new place to hang the noose, Zack Snyder's movies have been gone
Dude,
down.
We're never gonna get sponsors. This is insane.
When he became so numb, so
Yeah.
did the movies.
Yeah. That's
every time. Okay, the thoughts of Sean do not reflect.
so okay. So
When
let's,
we
let's-
found out-
let's
when
write
we-
this down. He likes to maim children. We write that down. He likes. to make
Oh,
fun
I
of
thought we
Chester
were still
Bennington.
talking about James Gunn. Sorry.
No.
Oh, wow.
I'm talking about Sean.
Hey,
We're talking about James Gunn. Damn. Okay, my bad. I guess. I'm just saying. After we found out what he did, the movie sucked.
Yeah. I agree. I don't think James Gunn is going to be a perfect person for Batman.
Dude, he had a layup. Just do a fucking
Yeah.
do a boring Superman movie, and it would have been better.
A cheesy Superman. Well, no,
Yes.
I like
Create a
again.
new superhero.
Again, other than crypto, I really like this movie to a certain degree. I think
They-
without crypto, it would have felt more full.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
It would have.
It's
I
because
could have bumped it up to an 8
Literally,
if without crypto.
Literally, it was like it would like jerk you out of the movie, and you're like, stop, please. Like I was okay. It wasn't great, but it was
Yeah.
okay. And then you have to go back in. You're like, it gave you enough time to start thinking about the problems every single day. You're like, wait.
Entertainment wise, though, I think this was very entertaining. It was very entertaining than a lot of DC
It went by
movies that have
fast.
been out. It had my interest. I was like, okay, cool. I'm watching it. Like I'm fine. I'm fine with it.
But if the Batman movie is the test, any movie
It's not
after this,
gonna
it's like,
happen, bro.
oh, you know, he has a way out with Supergirl if it goes bad. Well, it's Supergirl. She's not that as popular, even though she is.
Batman's gonna be the test.
But once they
When
fuck up
Batman-
Batman, you will have every
Yep.
fan going, dude,
because they're literally
shut the fuck up.
They're literally gonna do that and be like, okay, what you got? What you
Yes,
got, Gun?
That's
Like,
the test. If you fuck up Batman, you're gone.
he's not gonna do a good Batman.
If he
But-
fucks
but
up
it-
Batman,
But if he stays after Batman, if they let him stay,
if
no
he's
one's gonna trust them.
if he's smart, if James Gunn is smart and looks at the climate, he's gonna be like, okay, I need a greatest hit and I need to fucking copy it. And if he can copy it, if he can go to Nolan's Batman and go,
Dude,
I'm gonna do it under my interpretation.
Spend 2-3 years writing the script.
Yeah.
Spend 2-3 years building all this shit.
They don't
Do
give
it
him
right.
that much time, bro. That's what I'm telling you.
But that's what I'm saying. If you can just take Nolan's and do a cover of it,
He
maybe
should
a little
start
darker,
now writing
darker,
all
you'll
that
be
shit.
fine.
Get it all prepared before it's even
Get
there.
all the shit.
They're
out.
not gonna let him. They're not gonna let him, and anything
Yeah.
he has, they're gonna automatically turn
Yeah.
it down. What he needs to do in order to save himself, or any of the movies to save themselves, they need to do what. And I'm sorry, I keep bringing up movies. They need to do what Motley Crue did for the video "Girls, Girls, Girls." They need to
Get
make,
Tommy Lee really high?
No,
Oh.
what they did in the
So I
video,
thought too.
in the video Girls.
Yeah.
It's all about strip clubs. You can see the tits, you can see all that stuff, right? The original version had people fucking, had like midgets over there in the corner jerking each other, had a bunch of other wild
Oh,
shit.
you're talking about making a bad version and
No.
like a super bad version.
Make such a super overtly
Yeah.
violent, horrible, like
That's what I mean.
crazy movie and send it to them. And when they go, no, we can't do this. Oh, okay, cool. Then release the one that you want that has all the bells and whistles you want. And that's your best work. Do the exact same thing that Molly Crew did. The one that they wanted, they filmed one 8 times worse. Send it out. No, don't like it. Boom. Here's the video that we wanted. So it looks better. If James Gunn doesn't do that or doesn't find something to do to Babe Ruth this new fucking project out of the
He's fucked.
out of the thing. Yeah, he's fucked,
screwed.
bro. I don't see him getting another decent directing like position with any movies like that unless it's outside of the
They'll
realm of
bring even-
superheroes.
Yeah, they'll bring him back for
Even
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Nah, for sure not.
They're going.
I
to.
hope not.
They're going to
After-
because
after this,
he's
I
the
don't
one
wanna
that
see him-
created. He's the one that created the legacy of the like the Star Lord and everything like that. So he created it.
Yes,
so they're
but
gonna bring him
that's not the James Gunn that exists anymore.
Yeah.
back. Right. But they're gonna.
He's not the same.
Yeah,
James
they
Gunn-
They don't know that, bro. They're gonna bring him back and be like, "Hey, make
James
a
Gunn
movie.
has officially hit his Johnny Knoxville fucking phase of life. He looks like Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah.
He looks exactly like Johnny Knoxville, which is sad because Johnny Knoxville has been through the ringer, like physically and everything like that. And yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, 7.5. We've seen Superman. It was all right. We'll see what happens, James Gunn. Talk to you
Later,
guys later.
y'all.